Hello everybody, I am Shahriar Rajabli, I am GIS administrator. Today I will talk about to you one geoportal. This geoportal called the Central Asia and Caucasus Geoportal. Geoportal was created by famous Esri company. Geoportal goals to improve GIS in our regions. We can find Geoportal URLs searching Geoportal short names in each of browser. Now I use Google browser. I search Geoportal's short names in our browser and find Geoportal's URLs. I click URLs and I will enter Geoportals. Here is our Geoportal's web page. This web page is very user-based Geoportal. I think that. First we must register for our Geoportals. If someone has any registration, they don't need any registration. They only push sign in button and write their usernames and password. Now I will show you how we can register for our Geoportals. Before I register with my this Gmails, that's why now I use another my Gmails to show you how we can register. Okay, in registration page, I push the join now button and we can see registration page. There doesn't any special information for registration. This registration page is a simple page. They only need first names, last names, email and confirmation email. If you fill all of the gaps, then you click police license and you click next buttons. When you finish this process, you must check your Gmail accounts. We get activation URL. We click activation URL and we set our usernames and passwords. This is for individuals, all of persons. After this process, we get our usernames and passwords. Now I sign in because before I registered, I sign in with my username and password. I give access my username is Shahriar Rajabli. Okay, now is our Geoportal ready for use. Here's my usernames and my community names. Our community is Central Asia and Caucasus Geoportal Hub community. Firstly, I want to tell about that. This user is not only Geoportal users. We can use this user sign into ArcGIS Pro. Let's check how ArcGIS Pro works with these users. I open my ArcGIS Pro and sign in with my username and password. Okay, I write here my username. I write my password. I click sign in button. It takes some minutes. I join the ArcGIS Pro. Now I will open my default project, some projects. We show you. Okay, it is opening. Okay, now my ArcGIS Pro is ready for use. This is my username and our community names. This user is same as with my Geoportal users. First, I want to set about this user's license options. Let's check this license options which it give us opportunities. Here is our project menu. I open licensing sections. We can see here this user license is basic license. We can see our license expires dates. We cannot make any 3D analysis or spatial analysis with this user. This user is basic user. I think that it is good for new learners and GIS students. I remember that when I learned ArcGIS Pro, firstly, I cannot find any users or any license options to improve my knowledge with ArcGIS Pro. It is good chance for new learners and students. I told that. When I learn, I always wait that Esri mocks trainings lessons. This times I get mock users and test my all of things. It is good chance learners. Okay, let's check our ArcGIS Pro. When learners use this user, they solve basic problems. They can make some of things, basic things. They only cannot make some spatial analysis and 3D analysis. They cannot use deep learning and other things. Okay, let's check our Geoportals. Geoportals, I told that have different sections. First section is about section. If you want to learn about any information, this Geoportals, you can read these sections. Second section is content section. Exactly, content section has two sections or two subsections. I told that one section is contribute content. What is contribute content? We can enter contribute content. If you or someone has some content, he or she want to publish this content with public or another things, you can use this contribute content section. You must fill all of gaps in these sections about your contents, your location and other things, all of things. Then you must submit it. If portal administration accept your content will be public content. This section is for it. Okay, another section under content section, feature data. I think that this Geoportal give free access getting any data information and use some tools. This is good opportunities. I think that GIS user gets. We can share all of data. We use all of web maps or future maps and all of type of maps, all of type of data, and we create our maps or apps. Use these tools. We talk about these sections. Now I open the future data sections. Okay, we can see here there have a lot of data. This data consists of image service, map service, file geodatabase. There I have 4050 data or service. There I have also filter buttons, map frames, type of image service, feature service, how many we have, file geodatabase. There are a lot of, I told that map service. I don't have any time test all of them. Now I want to test 1 or 3 examples for us. Let's check first ones. What's first one? First one is Sentinel-2 10-meter land use and land cover time series data. I click these URLs. Okay, and we see that this is land cover and land use prediction results maps, all of words. Now I zoom in my country or our regions. Okay, we can see here there have two parts of frames. One part of the map frame, another part of the information frame. In information frame, we have two buttons, download and view full details. Now I want to show you downloads button. This Geoportal gives us some opportunities to download our map frames or our satellite image, all of them. There have some types of image format, GPH, PNG and other. Also we have filter extents. What is filter extent? Extent is this frames or this frame, which one territory we zoom in or zoom out, this place will be our extent. Now I don't use this opportunities, always I use maps API. Now I will show you how we can get this web service URLs. Here has some detailed information about our service summary. Here is the details sections. We can see here type of the service, info, update info. We can see here this service data is new, this year's updated, when published this data 2 years ago, publish it. This service type is public service, all of them can use it. Now we use these maps, create maps. When we create a story map, we can use this service. We use this service API. Now I want to take use API. API give us two options, GeoService option and KMZ options. Now I use GeoService options. I'll take this URL and I want to add this image service in my ArcGIS Pro. Let's check how we can add. My ArcGIS Pro now is open. I enter insert menu. I choose connection and servers. Add new ArcGIS server. I paste my URL here. I want to see all of some service on the shared folder. That's why I configure my URL. I push OK buttons. Here is my service folders. I open it and there has two service, but I need only this service. I right click, add to current maps, choose. Okay, now we see here all of worlds, land cover, land use data in our ArcGIS Pro. Now we can prepare our local maps or another works here. This satellite images in our ArcGIS Pro. Now let's check we can export it or no. I open our export sections. Yes, we can export these rasters. I always use APIs or web service APIs because it is very useful. If you want to use this in your desktop application or if you want, you can use it or web application. It is good. Let's check another opportunities or another URLs in our Geoportals. Let's check another one. There are a lot of service, a lot of data. Which one do you want? You can get. I only show you one or two service. This is Sentinel-2 views. This is image service 2. This is prepared Sentinel satellite imagery. I open it. This frame is 2 all of service. I zoom in our regions in my countries. There are time period sections. We configure times, which times image our needs. Okay, here is satellite image. This satellite image speed is good because this service tile cache service. All of territory the service is tiled. That's why speed is good. This frame to view details and download sections. Okay, I choose view full details and get my service URL, my image service URL. There has also to summary and some details I told before. This satellite image update this year's. I can told that satellite image is very useful for GIS users. All of GIS users always need some updated satellite images because we make some vectorization and other works. Always we need satellite images. This is good chance to we can use it. Here I take GIS service URL and I will add in our ArcGIS Pro. I choose different ways. Add new ArcGIS server connection. I add here. I configure my URL for see all of the folder serves. Okay, here is our service. I drag and drop service in my map frame. Okay, here is our service is ready for use in ArcGIS Pro. We also export this and we can make some maps or other things. I want to check this service properties. I open properties sections, image source, raster information. In this service image raster has 3 bounds, cell size is 10 meters. Always Sentinel's satellite image cell size 10 meters is free access. Now we can use it. Let's check another service. Check another service here. Now I want to use feature service. If I found feature service, I will show you some feature service. Yes, here has some feature service. Central Asia, Caucasus, boundaries, mask. Okay, it's good. We can see our regions boundaries, which countries include our regions. Okay, it will open map frames. I zoom out. Yes, I see our regions countries. Our regions countries: Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Azerbaijan, Georgia and Armenia. Now I want to take these maps URLs. This is, yeah, we can see here layer type, datasets layer types. When update also I told about this. Now I check my service URL. I open ArcGIS Pro. I want to add it here. Now I don't need any special queries. I remove it and I push OK button. Okay, we can see here there are a lot of feature service under these folders, but now only I need this ones. I drag and drop it to my map frame. I think that this is good opportunities for these users. We can get all of data free access, and we get all of tools free access. Now I zoom out. Yes, here's our regions, our community regions, likes, artists, online. I think that it's enough for adding some of map service or future service. We can see here there are a lot of maps of future service or data. It has like data or apps and map sections. You can test or use which one you need. I think that there are a lot of useful information. Okay, now let's check as second section is tool sections. I click tool sections and we check tool sections information. What is tool section? What useful tools has in these Geoportals? Okay, check it. Okay, now we check our tools. Yes, here is some of tools: map viewer, survey, store maps, instant apps, dashboard, experience builders, field maps, and notebook. All of them are useful tools. We get these tools for free access. This is good opportunities. Let's talk about some of them. First, I want to talk about survey. What these portals give us. Survey has some details information. I click this details informations. It gives us some details. Yes, video documentation. They give us some video documentation. This documentation teaches us how this survey we can make, or this process how fast. This is good. I think that all of this documentation will be very good. I agree with it. Second, there has some tutorial. I push this tutorial buttons and see. Yes, there are some documentation and how we introduce, how we create our survey maps. This process, they separate 3 sections: creating, sharing, and analyze. Survey is very good for us because we integrate survey with our maps. This is very good. Example, we take some surveys, but we also need people's locations and other things locations. This time surveys help us to get data information, personal location. That's why survey is very good. And second, now we can open up and create our personal surveys. I'll open this surveys, and we can use our Geoportal users here too. This is good chance for us. One user give us a lot of opportunities. We use this user into ArcGIS Pro, Geoportals, and this all of tools. All of tools work with only users. This is good opportunities for us. Now I join here. Okay, this is surveys apps. Now we can create our surveys. I click new surveys buttons and I choose which one you can want to choose. Now I choose blank survey, get start. My surveys app is created. Okay, this is good. I like it. Firstly, here I give a lot of thanks to this companies. They give so chance to improve ourselves. Here is some different section. We can use surveys titles and we can make some thing I only show here. We can add our maps or update our locations. In here we can see that we integrate our survey with GIS. That's why this is called ArcGIS survey. After we finished our survey, we can publish here. We can publish our survey here. When we publish our survey, there are some options. If we want to other people doesn't see our surveys, this survey must be open survey, or if we want to publish surveys public, we click public access. That's why we want all of people see our surveys. Be careful when you create or publish your surveys or your another information this some of this place, because if you publish your survey or another maps, another community data is public, it will be dangerous. Your company asks why you shared your my local data or your personal secret data in public. That's why be careful, you choose publish security things. Okay, now we can talk about a lot of things with ArcGIS server, but now I have limited time. That's why we must check another tools. Let's check dashboard. Dashboard has some details tool. Documentation. I think that this documentation with yes. This video show us why we need dashboards, how we create dashboards. All of people remember that when we has some pandemic time, corona time, all of companies make their own dashboards, died pupils. This dashboard show died pupils and another pupils, or all of worlds use these dashboards, this corona dashboards. Now this documentation show why we need this dashboards. Dashboards give us make some spatial analysis. We can make some charts, some pipes. This video understood that show us why we need these dashboards. Okay, I like it. It is good documentation. And the second part of the tutorial give us any additional information how we can create dashboards. Dashboard is useful. I think that in here we can integrate all of things. We can integrate maps, charts, and other CSV files. We can use data from database. All of them we can integrate here. I like this. There are some documentation. They give some example. End of this documentation, you can create some fire dashboard, wildfire dashboards. Here I have all of things they write in documentation. I like always Esri's documentation is best. This is example. When you want to use dashboards, you want to create dashboards, you can read all of documentation and you can write and create your documentation. This is best. I like it. After this is also here as open up tools. We open our apps and we use same user. This is very good. We doesn't create any user it's of times. Our user is this. Now I create dashboards. We can add dashboards, titles and tags, other six. Okay, dashboard site start. Caucasus has the not this. I create dashboard. I create dashboards. dashboards, frames. We can add some elements. Element is here. We can add map. Which map you can add? If you have some shared maps in your contents or another purpose, but I doesn't have any shared maps, that's why I choose my communities maps. These maps how I can use, because these maps shared by public, that's why I can take it all of them. I can take all of them. So which one we want? Okay, I take it. I don't know what is it, but I want to show you some examples. Here I have some rules. I only did dance because yes, there we can add our maps in our dashboards. Also we can create some of charts, and we can show our mobile version. We can change our headers. Headers is partial at headers, Caucasus, timeline, all of them we can change. This is very useful applications. We here have also sidebar, title, access. All of them integrated each other. I like it. If we click some maps, some data, some person, we can get this data's information in our chart, our pies. This is good. We can export all of information as CSV. That's nice. Okay, we can add some of things, elements here. I want to add pie chart. We can choose which slide I can take. All of them. I can talk about a lot of things, but now we must take another one. Okay, what is experience builders? Experience builder details. Experience builders give us some web applications. We don't need write some codes. We don't need some programmers make only one web application. These apps give us some chance to create our web apps, and we add our data, and we get some analysis, and we export our data. This is good for us. I think that this is very user-based applications. This video detail shows that how people make their own experience builders. Second, another is experience builder is tutorial sections. In this tutorial sections also has beautiful documentation. Yes, all of them show us how we can prepare our experience builder application. This is very good. I like Esri. I like Esri's documentation. Always you can learn new things. Always you can find best documentation. That's so. If we can create our own app, same as survey, same as dashboards. All of them is I push create new buttons, and I choose my own, create my own dashboard. Also there are some field maps. What is field maps? Field maps is some application is created was created by Esri companies. Field workers use this application. They download these apps in their application forms here. Download this app in their mobile phones and or planchettes. They use it. All of parameter configured by GIS administrator and other persons. It gives a chance to they work in the fields. This is good application. I like it too. All of field workers can use it. I remember that this work with online and offline regimes. It's good. What give us others tutorial? I think the tutorial has good documentation too. Yes, here is some tutorial. It gives us a lot of examples. Field maps, that's very nice. Which one do you want? You choose and learn how you create field maps. How people work with field maps in fields, territories. This is good. I like it. Also, there are notebooks. I cannot talk about all of them now. Our next section is training section. Now check it which opportunities give us this portal for training section. I think that there is a lot of trainings. I know. Yes, getting starting the registration and all of things. This is GIS tools and GIS tools training sections. So GIS capabilities, exactly. I want to interesting spatial analysis. What spatial analysis give us? I open spatial analysis and tutorial. Take. Oh my god, it give us a lot of tutorial examples. Which one spatial analysis? Try arches drawn to maps. All of them. There are a lot of useful information. Detect objects with deep learnings. I interesting always deep learnings. That's why I choose it. It is very good documentation, and I always test this documentation. That's why I told about this. This documentation give us some example territory, and they collect our data, and we make expert training data, then train our models, and we predict our models. This is good documentation. I like it in training sections. There are a lot of open pages. I mixed which one is my page. That's why I closed all of them. I closed all of them, and we continue. Okay, next is imagery. What about imagery training section? I think that there will be, yes, there has to a lot of training examples and training documentation. This section, yes, imagery, all of information has imagery. I like it. Building detection, yes, real-time visualizations, mappings. What is all categories? Data management, 3D visualization. I want to open it. 3D visualization, yes. Arches drawn to maps. Also, we can see here there are a lot of information. We have a great opportunities to improve. We have great opportunities to improve ourselves. Thanks for Esri companies. Thanks for our regions, Central Asia, Caucasus administrations. I told my thanks Middle East companies. I think that they create these so beautiful geoportals. That's why I like it. But I want to see here one tools. In spatial analysis tools, I showed you there have some artificial intelligence documentation. Exactly, I showed it detect objects with deep learning, but users cannot test it. If future they add these tools, GeoAI tools, in these tools galleries, I will be very happy, because in tools galleries there doesn't any GeoAI tools, or in ArcGIS Pro or users license. If people want to learn object detection GeoAI tools, not professional, not advanced level, I think that they give some access for basic levels. That's why GIS users or new learners can test their GeoAI examples. If they give image analysis and other opportunities for GIS users, GIS user can test it. Example, they add this documentation, deep learning or object learning, detect object or building detection, I think that they must add these tools in here. We want AI tools license here or basic level. Please help us. It's good for users. That's so I think that's so I want to detail it, give some information detail about these beautiful portals. That's why I make some examples. Maybe future I want to see GIS in here. Thank you so much. Thanks you. Attentions. See you.